Hey guys, it's Peter Sillyman here, once again, with some Minecraft, and as you can probably see behind me, is... Hey guys, it's Peter Sillyman here, once again, with some Minecraft, and as you can probably see behind me, I have, this is a single player, and I have this guy, Steve. If you don't know him from Minecraft, you're a noob. And he has stick arms, and I have another one flying in the similar position, it seems like. And so what this is, if I already guessed it or I've seen this before, is this is actually an armor stand. So yeah, that's actually an armor stand that I looked up. I saw a guy named Seth Bling who does tons and crazy of redstone creations, and it's just epic. So I kind of just followed what he did, and I tried to make my own. This is my first one, and then I made one flying because they can have an anti-gravity. Well, not anti, but you can make it so they don't fall. Like I would do summon armor stand, it will just fall to the ground. And you realize these don't have any arms, and it has a base plate. And yeah, so how you do this is it's kind of cool. Well, first, you notice that this guy is actually not in the middle of one block, but in middle of 4 different blocks. And so is that guy. You can't tell because he's flying, but yeah. And so, yeah, and I took a sword earlier, and it says, why did you steal this sword? Because I stole it from him. I gave it back and I duplicated it because I'm in creative. But it's like, said, why did you steal this sword? Like, you see it just lying around, and you see a random sword. But yeah, so I was trying to figure out something with command blocks earlier, so I could show it to you, and the commands themselves and have them just kind of go along in a redstone signal and do that. But I couldn't figure out how I could do that. So yeah, and once again, shout out to Seth Bling. He's amazing. Check out his channel. Please subscribe. I subscribe to him, and you should too, because that's amazing. So yeah, and so the first thing you do /summon armor stand. So then there's this little guy. Okay, so getting a bit further away, and then so what you want to do, pretty sure okay, I'm just going through. Okay, this is something that he did, is he summoned a no AI creeper. They can't move or anything, and then you can still punch them, and if I have my sound on, you can hear them hiss, everything, but they won't explode if you get near, and they can't move, and you can actually walk through them. I can see inside of his head. And yeah, so I'm just gonna kill this guy real quick. Take for days. Okay, he does drop his regular drops and all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, one sec. I need to do something real quick. Okay guys, so what you want to do first to show its arms, like it does in this one, is I'm actually gonna go a bit further away. Sorry about this guys, but my keyboard is messed up. For some reason it keeps on, it just will stop working now and then. Okay, so slash summon armor stand. See how that's how I did it in the middle. I was just standing in the middle of 4, and then I summoned him or her, whatever you want it to be. So I won't be showing you everything that I've learned, and I still have to look up how to do it because I haven't memorized them. But yeah, so what you want to do is you want to do the entity data command, and you do this @ symbol, E, square bracket, and just do the following. And all capitals, I believe, are needed, and to tell if they're different. So the thing can tell if it is different or not. So yeah, this 5 here, this is just type in an armor stand R5. This is just to focus on the armor stand right here that is within 5 blocks. So I'm doing that. I want to do space. These aren't the parentheses. These are the kind of like parentheses or the square brackets, but they're like squiggly kind of. And you should have to, if you have a keyboard, you would, where the square brackets, you hold shift and click the square brackets to make them. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to do show arms 1. And so click enter. Oh, I forgot to put the D in armor stand. Sorry if you guys saw that and I didn't. But there you go. There's the hands, or arms and stuff. So what you can do is just get a sword, an iron sword, and you right click with them, and that happens. So I just typed in head, and I just did a Steve head, put it on him, and I got let's do some just iron for him. Oh, whoops. Forgot. Yeah, you can't put a helmet on him if you want the head. I think it looks better if you just have the head instead of that. And so there's a base plate. You can kind of see it. It's the kind of thing that he's standing on right now. And how you do that is your last command and take off the show arms in the last part. Do no base plate. Do no base plate. Now it's gone. That's how I did it over here. So there's not just standing a little random plate right there. Alright. So that's how you do it. Then again, I will be back in a sec. Okay guys, so here's the next command to make it so you can't see his arms, or if you just want like a random sword flying. You can go to the last one, the last command, take out no base plate into no gravity, and still keep the 1. Oh wait, no, that's for no gravity. So now, if I take out the blocks under him, he won't fall. And so now he is flying. If I fly up here and do summon armor stand, see how it falls? So now this won't fall, which I think is a good thing. So then you can kind of position him up like that, or it's just easier to position him. So yeah. And so that's how you do it. And I believe how to make him invisible so you don't see his arms, or you just want to just a random floating sword. I believe you just type in invisible. I might have to get closer to him. Not sure why that's not working. One sec. Oh wow, guys. So, sorry about that, but I spelled invisible wrong. And then do that. And now his arms are gone. And if you took off his head, now he's just arms and sword. So yeah, there you go. Now he's invisible, and you can do that and bring it back to 0 to get him back. I've never tried this before. I'm going to try to do 2. Seems like it's every even number. Yeah, every even number will just make him invisible, and seems like every odd number will put him back, or that in 0. So yeah. So 0 will turn him back with the sticks, and every other number, I believe, will just make him invisible. I'm not sure if that's quite right. You guys can try it out if you want, but I'm not going to. So yeah. And this next thing to pose different arms and legs, as these guys are swinging and look like they're walking over there. How they kind of, their legs spread apart a little bit. Okay, so I will be right back once again. Okay guys, so first off, there's something where you can get him so he's pointing a different direction. So these guys is actually pointing at an angle, and this guy's just pointing straight face on. How you do that, so again, the last command, and then take out all of this and do rotation, that, the square brackets, you can do OF, comma, OF, no, 0, not O, and then another square bracket, and that's how you do it. So that's it. And see, it shows up in red in the text because he is already at that position. So now, if I do, so let's say 23, he turns and has a little cool animation, and you can even do negative, so it turns the other direction. And then, let's see. Not sure what the second one does. So if I had a 2 here, so it's 20, this was 0, it seems like I just bring it back to normal. Not sure what that does. But so that's how you do that. And yeah, so here's the next part. Okay guys, so here's one thing to get a player's head. It hasn't worked for me. I think it's because I'm using 1.7.10. Actually, right now I'm using 1.8.3. So I'm gonna try this slash summon skull 1 space 3 space the weird squiggly parentheses. It says skull owner that. Then in the video that I watched in Seth Bling, once again, shout out to him, he is amazing. You do Dinnerbone, which is another YouTuber, and then that, and yeah, it didn't work for me, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I think I did it wrong. Is you don't want to do summon, but you do, oh, I had 2 slashes too. You slash give your own name, this is mine, and then it says skull 1 space 3, and then the skull owner Dinnerbone. And yeah, it's not working for me, so don't know why. But it works for him. Go check him out. Do that. And yeah, on to the next command. Okay guys, so it's finally where you could depose how the arms and legs are. So what you do is, well, first let's get to this. And you want to add another comma to 0F. So there's 3 different types. Add another one of these at the end. Then right here, you also want to add one. And right here, you want to do left arm. And again, you don't want any spaces, but you want them capitalized as right after if there was a space. So do right arm, then you want that little 2 dot thing right there. Okay, and so if you do this, it starts very similar. You can barely tell when you do 0F, 0F, 0F. And so what you can do is you can do 20, and let's see if that was, so we're doing the left arm. Okay, so see this arm? If you think that's a little bit tilted, not sure about that. I think they're the same. Okay, so left arm, let's see if I can do 100. Doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Don't know why. Thing right. Oh, here. Don't you need to put the rotation to pose? And I spelled pose wrong. I accidentally did a second E. Okay, so really? You really gonna sniff your armpit now? Really? Right now? That's when you're gonna sniff your armpit? Okay, be like that. You know what? I'm gonna force you. Stop. Done. Okay, so sorry about that. The recording just stopped. I don't know when, but I use these commands. As you can see, it says pose right here. It says pose right arm, the brackets, and then all of these and the F's, and every single character in this entire thing is vital to do this. If you don't have it, it will not work. And yeah, so here it is. You go right arm, do that. That's what I did. Then I did right leg 20 to put it back a bit, and right leg to put it up. And then I did the head, and I can do that 20 or 2. There, and so then it's like looking off this side. And what I did is I did that, then -50, or not negative, like, and I just did this, like, really, you really gonna do this, Steve? You're just gonna sniff your armpit? Really? Okay, there, yeah, I just killed him. Whoops. Good thing I have another 2, and I have Seth Bling, an amazing guy. Subscribe to his channel. Link in description will be of his channel, and also his video on how to do this, which is how I learned how to do this. And he shows things that I couldn't have, because I'm terrible at this, I'm terrible at life, and no. Okay, so like, comment, and subscribe. Again, the links will be in the description to Seth Bling's channel and the video that I got this from. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.